Welcome back to my YouTube channel. How you guys doing today? That is my child, by the way. That's what happens when you yell too high. See? Okay, so welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. I hope you guys are having an amazing Monday. It is Monday. If you guys are seeing this a different video, day. You know I did this on a Monday. I am here to give you guys 5 beauty tips that I do for my face, my skin, my body monthly. So one, I wanted to say the reason why I do these things monthly, besides the fact that some of them are really strong, is also because I am a very distracted person. I'm always distracted. I'm always doing something. I'm always on the run, and I'm always forgetting everything. So when I started getting acne, it was right when I started getting onto my like 19s, 18s, 19, 20. I started seeing all this acne on my face that I have never noticed, and I went crazy online trying to look for what can I do, and I found all these daily routines. Oh, I do this cream at night, and I do this, and I don't have the, I guess the word I'm looking for is the discipline to do things daily. I'm all over the place. I couldn't. So I, found what worked for me, and I made it to where it's a monthly routine. So here we go. Tip number 1. For my tip number 1 is my honey. So I have it here. I already made them, by the way. You see the consistency of it. But honey and oatmeal. Honey and oatmeal. Here, see, all over the place. With a tad bit of water. That's all it takes. You will get this little creamy oatmeal, just like oatmeal. It should look like you're literally about to eat it, but you just put it all over your face. Make sure that the oats are like quarter oats, okay? When you put it all over your face, right, it's gonna look like this, and you can like rub it and then leave that piece right there and keep going. The way that you, take this off, you would think that it's by just washing your face. No, you leave this on for about 30 minutes, okay? It's a night routine, so you leave it for about 30 minutes, and then you get your towel, whatever towel you use for your face. You should have one. I have a makeup towel, which is this one. I just wash it. This is all makeup. I use whatever size is clean of it, and you wet it with warm water and you clean it. Okay? You clean it and you go to bed. Look at the difference. It's time. And you go to bed. So in the morning you can do your morning wash your face, whatever, and you're ready to go. It's amazing. If you want to one day try bathing with honey, go ahead. If you want to mix the two and bathe, go ahead. Honey is amazing for your skin. It doesn't just cleanse it, but it gives it this smooth. Like when I do this, I'm like waking up and I'm like, oh, my skin is just so smooth. It's ridiculous. So I recommend that. All right, let's go to tip number 2. For my tip number 2, I have my body wash. See how it looks? I'm not a picky person when it comes to my body wash. I know some of you guys are. That is perfectly fine. Whatever body wash you use will work fine with this. I get my body wash. I know for you guys, coffee. And I add coffee to my body wash. This is my exception to monthly. Obviously, I don't take showers. I'm once a month. Do this every day. But monthly is pretty much when I run out of this. So I kind of incorporate it. I put the coffee in there. At first, you'll see all the coffee on top. Don't panic. Don't be like, but I need it. No, like, let it sit. And eventually, I did this like an hour ago, by the way. You'll see the coffee all over the place. There is body washes with a little scrub. It's not the same. Natural and whatever they do, it's never going to be the same. So when you put your own coffee in there, it's the key. Make sure you put the coffee in there. It works like an exfoliator. I think that's how you say it. It doesn't just clean your skin. It makes it lighter. Like you can tell it did something. I am not telling you guys that it's going to make you white. If that is what you're going for, you should stick a psychiatrist. And then after that, yeah, no. It's what I mean by it lightens you. It means like all that dirt that you have that's natural, or those dead cells, you will see it come out, because when you come out, you look lighter. Like you can tell you clean yourself. So this is amazing. Alrighty, let's go to tip number 3. For my tip number 3, look, I already did it. It is my toothpaste. This is also once a month, okay? For this, I get any toothpaste. For me, I use Colgate, but any toothpaste you get, baking soda, you put enough to create that paste, and then you go and brush it. Brush. I have to say, the reason I do this monthly is because baking soda, it's not gonna harm you. If it was, I wouldn't tell you to use it, not even once. But it is strong for your teeth as far as whitening goes. This is a whitening toothpaste. And also baking soda is really good for your gums. If you overdo the baking soda, your teeth won't have that natural white to it. It will be kind of pale, like it'll start peeling and it will look like a pale, like an off-white. So once a month is a perfect consistency to make sure your teeth look white. Make sure every time you do this, you change your toothpaste. I'm a true believer that toothpaste needs to be changed once a month. So every time you do that, click and get a new toothpaste. I do this with my child too. I want him to get used to changing his toothpaste. It's very important to change your toothpaste. If you have the same toothpaste for over 2 months, please go change that toothpaste. I know for you guys, it's like, why cleaning the germs comes out, but there is something about that don't click. So every time you do your routine, change your toothpaste. Okay. Change your toothbrush. I hope I said toothbrush and all the other times too. Change your toothbrush. Okay. So here goes tip number 4. Yes, tip number 4. For this one, baking soda is again involved. I get my baking soda, I put it on containers like this. By the way, I got this containers from Walmart with a whole pack for like kids. It comes with like spoons and bowl and this little thingies that I stole from my child because it's perfect. And I put the baking soda and lime. I was gonna say lemon, but I was doing this earlier. My child said lemon is yellow, so lime it is. You just pour, and then you scrub this on your armpits really good, and do it on your here, on here, and it lightens all those dark spots. You know how sometimes you can put your eye and it's dark in there, just and you see the difference. Once a month is perfect. For this one, you can do it twice a month if you have more discipline than me and you feel like you really need it. You can do it more often. It won't harm you. Yes. So that is one. Now I have my number 5. And for number 5, guys, I just want to say TMI if there's a kid watching. I'm kidding. It's not that serious. But for you guys who don't know what TMI is, it means too much information. This is something I do for my lady parts. I am a clean freak when it comes to my lady parts, and I use Summer Eve. Now, Summer Eve is good. I don't douche. I honestly, I never douched in my life, but when you're pregnant, they tell you shouldn't douche. And I feel like if you shouldn't douche anytime, one period of your life, because you can harm your child or harm yourself, you shouldn't do it at all. So for me, I never did. But I use this. Well, once a month, I get coconut oil. So all I do is I get coconut oil and I get a little bit of it. You know, I take my coconut oil to the shower and I put it on and I kind of mix it in my hand and I clean myself. Okay. Now, here's where too much information comes into play. It's perfect. It will clean. Coconut oil tends to take all the bacteria to kill it. So it's great. I actually use it for my mouth too sometimes when I'm in pain because I was thought that it helps heal it. So coconut oil, it's great with bacteria. So it's perfect. The reason why I say once a month, and please do not put the coconut oil inside here and think it's a perfect mixture. I'm going to tell you why. If you have an infection, a yeast infection, any type of vaginal infection, and you use the coconut oil, you will know you have an infection. When you put your panties back on, and things down there won't look too pretty, okay? You might have a weird smell. You might see extra discharge. You don't know. It might be discharge of different color. You don't know what's going to happen. When you do excessive coconut oil, you get excessive results. So once a month is perfect for you to maintain your clean down there. And if you do have an infection, for you to find out and go to the doctor. You will notice, you know, the change and be like, oh, that didn't do. Go to the doctor. it wasn't the coconut oil, you had an infection, and the coconut oil is just letting you know you have an infection. If you excessively do it, you might be embarrassed. It might create a fungus smell. You might be able to see. I don't know. It's disgusting and you don't want to do that. So make sure that you do it with a good proportion to find out and not a proportion to where you're like, oh my God, what the heck. That's it, guys. I hope you guys love my tips. There's my child. I wanted to tell you, when I get sick, I usually eat a lot of oranges. Like if I get sick and I get a cold, I eat like a bunch of oranges. That one day, like my first day of sickness, I get like a sack and I eat them all day. By the second day, I'll wake up doing a lot better. That's just an extra tip. If you guys ever feel like under the weather and you don't know, don't go get vitamin C pills. It's not the same. Just actually buy the oranges. It makes a big difference. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Click like if you like this video. And say bye. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.